I still have by no means studied appearing. I started out acting once I changed into 10 for decades. Carol Lynley smiled and kept quiet. Now, her final interview exhibits the terrifying fact about her Hollywood years, and that is biologically normal each time boys attempt anything. I constantly get scared or disgusted, dangerous movie stunts that nearly killed her, cruel sabotage from jealous co-stars, and the dark secret that made her walk far from fame. What took place on the Poseidon Adventure set turned into just the start. The real tale will make you see her in another way for all time. Carol Lynley turned into Born Caroline Jones on February 13th, 1942 in Manhattan, New York City. Her adolescence wasn't clean after her dad and mom divorced. She turned into, raised by way of her mom Frances, who labored, difficult to support them for a while. Frances waited tables, making simply enough to get by. However, matters commenced to trade whilst Carol's natural splendor struck the eye of the modeling world. By the time she changed into 10, she became already working as a baby model. Sears and Roebuck turned into one among her first large customers. Her sparkling face charm made her an instantaneous preferred, and shortly she changed into performing at national commercials for Claro, and Pepsodent One marketing campaign mainly made a long-lasting impression. Humans started out calling her the Coca-Cola female, a nickname that stuck together with her at some point of her early career modeling. Was it only a activity? It gave her own family financial stability and opened doors she by no means anticipated. While most youngsters spent their afternoons gambling out of doors, Carol turned into mastering the artwork of performance. She took ballet training, practiced, posing for the Digicam, and advanced a deep appreciation for the leisure global. She had a herbal presence, and her mom noticed it too. Frances did the whole thing. She may want to nurture her daughter's skills, always looking for opportunities to assist her develop. At 15, Carol's profession took a primary flip in April 1957. Life magazine positioned her on its cowl with the headline, Carol Lynley, 15 Busy Profession Girl. It was greater than only a magazine characteristic existence. Was certainly one of the biggest publications within the United States that cowl gave her. National recognition and sign to Hollywood that she become prepared for something larger. Performing turned into the subsequent step. However, there has been one trouble. Whilst she attempted to register her name with the Actors Equity Association, she located out a person else had already claimed Carolyn Lee. She wanted a brand new stage name rather than letting it keep her lower back. She took the final part of Carolyn and combined it with Lee to create something particular. Carol Lynley, the alternate, becomes small, but it gave her a fresh start as she stepped into a brand new international. Carol Lynley's journey started out on Broadway in 1957. With The Potting Shed, she was only a teen whilst she took the role of Anne Califer, a 12 months old. Caught inside the middle of a family thriller, the play wasn't simply any drama. It became deep and mental, exploring secrets, identity, and the load of the beyond for someone so younger. It turned into a assignment. However, Lynley made an impact. Her overall performance earned her a Theatre World Award for Maximum Promising Persona, a sign that she became on the path to something bigger. The play observed James Califer, a man looking to discover a protracted, hidden family mystery. The manufacturing had a sturdy, solid inclusive of 348. Robert Fleming and the mythical Syl Thorndike audiences were drawn in by using its emotional depth. Time magazine praised it for shooting the struggles and feelings of real lifestyles. For Lynley, this role turned into more than simply every other step. It showed she could manage critical fabric, something that set her aside from many young actresses of the time. A year later, she made the leap to Hollywood. Her movie debut came in 1958 with Disney's The Light Within the Forest, an ancient drama about identity and belonging. She performed Chanot, an indentured lady who bureaucracy, a connection with Johnny Butler, a boy raised by way of Native American who struggles to modify to white society. The movie turned into shot in Tennessee and California, giving it an herbal and authentic feel. Lynley's performance captured each innocence and quiet energy qualities that might define a lot of her early roles with Disney. She became known as a clean new skills. But she wasn't interested in staying in secure territory. In 1959, she took on Blue Denim, a film that tackled teenage being pregnant at a time while few dared to talk. Approximately it Lynley performed. Janet Willard, a younger woman dealing with an unplanned being pregnant, along with her boyfriend played by means of Brandon D. Wilde. The film in no way immediately stated abortion, but its message turned into clean. It was a formidable tale for its time. And Lynley made it experience. Her overall performance earned her a Golden Globe nomination for Satisfactory Supporting Actress, proving she had extra to offer than just a sweet smile. The film itself pushed barriers. It showed the concern and pressure that young couples faced, something that wasn't regularly mentioned in movies. Lynley's portrayal of Janet was heartbreaking yet sturdy. She wasn't just playing a function, she changed into making people think. That became the kind of actress she changed into, turning into someone who could tackle difficult testimonies and produce them to lifestyles in a manner that felt sincere. However, she did not stop there. That equal 12 months she took on a lighter role in Excursion for Love, Lovers playing Betsy Dean, a young female on a circle of relatives journey. It became a laugh and charming, a contrast to her previous movie. Then, in 1961, she stepped into every other most important function in Go Back to Peaton Area, The Origina. Lynley defended her, whilst different actors complained, pronouncing her talents made up for her temper, but their courting modified after a live TV interview. Winters completely forgot Lynley's call. It wasn't simply a coincidence, it felt like a planned snub. Lynley changed into furious. She later joked that she advised Winter's secretary she desired to punch her inside the nostril. She laughed approximately. However, the frustration was real. Carol Lynley stepped far away from performing in 2006, finishing a career that spanned over a long time. Her final role, Got Here and Vic, a quick film directed with the aid of Sage Stallone, the son of Sylvester Stallone. It became a becoming conclusion to an adventure that had taken her through over 100 movies and television shows. By then, she had already left an undeniable mark on Hollywood. Retiring became a aware choice, in all likelihood driven through a preference to step far from the highlight and cognizance on her private life. But even after leaving the enterprise, her presence by no means dwindled. Enthusiasts continued to have fun. Her paintings and critics acknowledged her lasting impact. Lynley's career have been nothing quick of brilliant. She started as a child version and actress, fast transitioning to Broadway and early TV roles. By the past due 1950s, she changed into already proving herself at the large display with performances in The Mild Within the Forest and Blue Denim. These early successes opened doorways to films like Go Back to Peaton, Place Bunny Lake is Missing, and of Route the Poseidon Adventure, and that movie she famously executed the morning after. Though her vocals had been simply dubbed via Renee Armen, in spite of that detail, Lynley's on-screen presence made the scene unforgettable. Stepping away from appearing marked a chief shift in her existence. She spoke approximately the possibility of a career resurgence. However, she remained organization in her decision to retire as opposed to pursuing greater roles. She focused on private pastimes and charitable work. Still, her have an impact on remained strong. Her final overall performance in Vic changed into a quiet but effective reminder of the dedication and talent that had defined her profession. On September 3, 2019, Lynley passed far away from a coronary heart assault at her home in Pacific Palisades, California. She became 77. Her unexpected demise got here as a shock to many. She were defined as full of lifestyles, nonetheless active and engaged, in no way giving the impact of someone in declining. Health information of her passing become met with an outpouring of disappointment from fanatics and the enjoyment industry alike. She had spent her whole profession bringing characters to existence. And even in retirement, she remained a cherished, determined. Her personal existence had its share of tremendous moments. As nicely, she became married to publicist Michael Sessman from 1960 to 1964, and she later had a widely known relationship with English broadcaster David Frost. These relationships, at the site of her Hollywood journey, added to the intrigue surrounding her life, no matter her passing. Lynley's work maintains to resonate whether or not via her early breakout roles or her later performances. She left in the back of a body of labor that stays fashionable tributes, and retrospectives have saved her reminiscence alive, making sure that her have an effect on endures. Even now, her presence can nonetheless be felt within the performances she gave and the 2637 memories she informed, making her legacy one that will now not be forgotten.